Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Freybler. Today's video, I'm going to be reviewing two new products. To me, I think one, I don't know, might be a little bit older. Not really sure, but they're new to me. I'm so excited because they're from Wet n Wild. I have been using both of these products for a few weeks now, just trying to get my opinions on them. And then I'm going to obviously share what I've found with you guys. Going to put it on so you guys can see how I like to apply it, what it looks like on the skin. And I am actually in a new setup in my new house. If you haven't seen any of my vlogs, Caleb and I, my boyfriend, and I bought a house, and so I'm in my new office right now, mainly using natural light. There's a big window in front of me. There are some filler lights and stuff in my office, but I am loving the fact that I can use a lot of natural light so you guys can really see how it looks on the skin. So let's go ahead and get started with this review. Okay, so I got both of these products at Target. The first one I'll talk about is the Tinted Hydrator. I was so excited to see a new foundation type product from Wet n Wild because they have their photo focus line and I love that line. But I wanted something more, almost like a BB cream, CC cream. I love the Clean Matte BB cream from CoverGirl. That's like my everyday go-to. And so I kind of wanted another option from the drugstore. So this is so affordable. It is literally $4.99 on Target's website right now. It has 40 reviews and 4.5 stars. I got the shade light medium, and honestly, it's a pretty good shade match. This time of year, I am very up and down when it comes to skin tone because I do self-tan and then I kind of let it wear off, I guess. I got the shade light medium. They have 6 shades, I believe, but it is a more sheer to medium coverage is what they call it. So sheer to medium coverage, it's called a tinted hydrator, and then it says tinted skin veil on it. It has a hyaluronic acid and squalene in it, and it's supposed to deliver hydrating benefits in a buildable sheer to medium tint for a flawless, softly luminous complexion. Hyaluronic acid and plant-derived squalene help promote healthy looking, supple, moisturized skin. So I was really drawn to this because my skin has been very dry right now. You get 0.91 fluid ounces. It looks like a really tiny bottle, but that's only a little bit less than a fluid ounce, which is the standard amount of product that is in a foundation. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, the other thing I just want to mention is that this is obviously a cruelty-free brand. If you didn't know, Wet n Wild is cruelty-free, and they're one of my favorite brands. It also says this at Target. This is vegan, and it gets Target clean, little badge on their site. So that's also good to know. Let's go ahead and apply. So my favorite way to apply this first is to take a little bit on my hand like this. It is a somewhat thicker consistency, but it's, I don't know, it's just lightweight and amazing. I will say I do think this oxidizes a tiny bit. It looks lighter when you first pump it out onto your hand, but I like to apply it with my hands because it is a thinner consistency, but it really blends out nicely. And this is the way I like to apply any of my BB creams, CC creams, that kind of thing. But as you can see already, this is giving me about a medium coverage, I would say. Maybe light to medium. And I love that. Honestly, this is about the same amount of coverage as the Clean Matte BB cream from CoverGirl, which I've said is one of my favorites. So I do apply it with my hands first, and then I go in with a sponge just to make sure all of the lines are blended in. So anywhere I missed with my fingers, so there's no streaks, anything like that. So it is a pretty good shade match for me when I am kind of in between super, super pale and self-tanned. I do also like to take a little bit more on the back of my hand. I do want to say my favorite thing about these type of products is they're super easy to throw in your bag and use. It's not glass, so it's not going to break, and easy to travel with. This is going to be honestly amazing for the summertime. So yeah, I love that about these type of products that are in a tube like that. You can just easily squeeze them out. Okay, so then I go in and just kind of like spot cover, if that makes sense. So I just go in and put a little bit more in my problem areas. So honestly, they are right when it is a sheer to medium buildable coverage. I think that is so accurate for this product. And yeah, so you can definitely build it up to sheer medium. And it doesn't look cakey on the skin. It's just, honestly, I love this product. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it, or not sugarcoat it, delay me saying that. I really, really, really like this product. Here we are up close. This is what it's looking like. I don't know if I should turn it down a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better so it's not so bright. Then next, I have the Incognito Mega Last Concealer, or Mega Last Incognito Concealer. This is what they call all day full coverage concealer. So I got the shade light medium in this as well. I haven't been as into a super like light under eye unless I'm doing like full like glam, I guess. So I do like a more skin tone colored concealer. I probably would like a little bit of a lighter concealer with this one as well, but I do really like this color. They have 8 shades of this concealer. This also has 33 reviews and 4.5 stars on Target, and this is only $3.99 or $4 for a concealer, which is incredible. I love, love, love Wet n Wild for their prices and their quality of products. They're unbeatable when it comes to drugstore makeup at like a super affordable price for the quality. Okay, so this says it delivers an all-day wear, buildable matte, medium to full coverage, so you can get sly on the fly without them overdoing. Wow, that's really cheesy. It's your new undercover agent, fully concealing imperfections without detection under sunlight or spotlight. So that's why they call it incognito. So it's supposed to be lightweight, long lasting, luxurious in application. Yeah, whatever. Blendable, pigmented. It's great. I will say this might have a little bit of a smell, but it's not bad. So this definitely has more of a yellow undertone. If you are someone who doesn't like yellow undertones, then I wouldn't go with this shade. I'm just making kind of a triangle under the eye and then blending it out with a sponge. And so I would say honestly that this concealer is a medium coverage and can be built up to full if you use it a little bit more, but right off the bat I do think it is more of a medium coverage. I love these two products because they are lightweight. I do still like to do my nose and forehead area and my chin with some concealer just to kind of conceal those center of the face area. I feel like that's where everybody really looks at you, you know, straight on. And so I like to conceal those areas of the face, even if it is with a skin tone color and not a lighter shade to highlight, if that makes sense. I'm just so used to it. So I'm gonna go over this little blemish here. Hopefully you can see. It's like the only one I have for reference right now, which feels amazing after breaking out like crazy when we were moving. I think just the stress of, you know, buying a house, moving, doing all that stuff. Like you can definitely see, I wouldn't say like dark circles, but maybe just a tiny bit of something underneath the eyes. So it's not like ultra, ultra, ultra full coverage, but it conceals. And I want to say I like that look better right now. More of like that natural look. And that's why I'm so drawn to these two products, is because they do give you coverage and they look like flawless on the skin, but they don't get cakey. So far, these are great. If you guys want other recommendations and or tips and tricks on how to apply foundation, concealer, powder, if you're lost in the whole makeup world, I do have an ebook on my website. You can click the link down in the description box to purchase it. I have video tutorials for literally everything when it comes to covering blemishes, how to apply concealer, different ways to apply foundation with a sponge, a brush, like different techniques, all of that kind of stuff. Give product recommendations when it comes to light coverage, medium coverage, full coverage for your skin type, and everything in between. So definitely go check that out if you're interested. I'm going to apply now one of my favorite powders. Again, Wet n Wild. They're such an amazing brand at the drugstore. This is the Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. I think I've gotten like 3 of these by now. And when I'm not dry in the winter time, if it's summer, I love this even more because it keeps my makeup intact. When I was living in Mississippi and it was like 95 every day, I used this powder and it was a lifesaver. It kept my makeup from slipping and sliding in the heat. So, okay, I'm going to set only the like under eye area with this because I am dry right now, and the lid and stuff. I'm not going to set the whole face. This foundation and concealer are really great not having to set them. Obviously, I'm setting more of the concealer, but they do kind of like dry down, at least on my skin type right now. I would say I have more normal to dry skin right now. And I don't need to set them for my powders and everything to lay okay on top, like when I'm talking about like bronzers and stuff like that. So yeah, I will come back and show you what it looks like when I have, the rest of my makeup done. And then I will do some checkups throughout the day. It is 1:23 right now. So I'll probably only show you, I don't know, the next like 4 hours or something, because I'll probably work out this evening and stuff. So sorry, it's not going to be like a full 8-hour check-in, but I do really love this foundation. I have put it to the test, so I just want to make sure you know that I have been using it. This is not my first time, so I'll see you in a minute. All right, you guys, my makeup is done. This is what it looks like when all my makeup is on, obviously, and I think it looks really, really great. Hopefully, let me turn this down a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I just feel like it looks so smooth. Doesn't look like I have heavy makeup on. Obviously, it's like a medium coverage because you can still see a little bit on my cheek area where I have some like pigmentation from past like acne and stuff. But it's pretty dang good. So that's what the makeup looks like. Like I said, I'll check in a few hours and just like show you how it's wearing. But I haven't been oily lately, so it's not gonna be like wearing off too much or anything. So I really do love this foundation, and for the price, you can't go wrong. Same with the concealer. It's like the first tube concealer I've been using since I was hooked on, where is it? I was hooked on this one. I was hooked on Undone Beauty Conceal to Reveal palette. I still love this one. If you have like drier under eyes, this is amazing. Very, very hydrating. But I've like switched over to grabbing this one instead, which says a lot because I haven't gone from this one in months and months and months. I have a full review of Undone Beauty on my channel if you're curious, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Bye. All right, real quick, I'm on my phone right now. I want to show you what the foundation and concealer look like. I guess I did get a tiny bit shiny just on my nose, but nothing bad. It is 4 hours after I applied it, and I think it still looks awesome. So there's my little update. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am so excited about filming more beauty videos in my new setup, in my new house. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more in the future. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in a video very, very soon. Bye, guys.